Okay, so how do I do this? Go live. There we go. And then I'm going live here. Okay. I am officially on live on YouTube. Looks good. Hello. Okay. We're live on Instagram too. We put some music on.
Connected to iPad 2.
Hello, happy Monday afternoon. That was really loud. Okay, welcome to the 4th episode of
Chit-chatting with the CHOIS.
Yes. Last week I was out of town and it was not possible to do this virtually, but we're back on this week.
Yes.
So that's good. Today's topic is kind of funny because it's things that we annoy, 3 things we annoy each other with. I don't know why it's so funny, but it just is because I guess just to be completely honest, like, you know, we are working on how to give and receive feedbacks better for the sake of our own harmony.
I think I may need a pillow just in case to block.
Do what?
When I start listing my stuff.
Okay. I have a weapon here.
Yeah.
Just so you know. Okay, so who wants to go first? I'll go first.
Okay.
All right. And like we are at a point in our marriage where we feel comfortable, very comfortable, being authentic and vulnerable.
Ooh,
Because
yeah. I'll say before you go.
Yeah.
I have one last color comment to add, but you go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay.
Okay.
Just threw me off there. Was that like a form of gaslighting? I don't know. It kind of felt like it. So let's just get right into it. I forgot what I was gonna say, but the first thing, I get annoyed. And hi, Jules. We're talking about like what we annoy each other with, and we both came with 3 things that we annoy each other with. And my first thing is when he doesn't say no or stop. Yeah, and I think it annoys me the most. Like, obviously, when things, he's not listening to me say no or stop, but, like, when kids are annoying the crap out of him, and, like, I just know, like, he's building, and the kids will not, let him, and they're just being relentless, and I know he's, like, not having it, but he doesn't say no or stop, and then he will just kind of...
I don't do that. No, I think that's good. I think it's a really good one.
So, yeah, I think it's totally okay for you to be like, hey, kids, not right now. Not right now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
So I think, so one of the things I wanted to talk about, like before we got this list started, but I know we got limited time. I think one of the things that really helped me after going through this list is that a lot of the stuff that you come up with as either annoyance or things that bother you, they really do stem from just your own self. It's interesting, It's and I'm not just saying that specific about yours, but just the ones that I've got listed here. I just realized and took a deep dive and understood that, wow, I'm annoyed at that because probably that I've had some sort of traumatic experience in my own previous life that really has shaped the way I respond to things, and maybe not the correct way, but then also it's just, a lot of them is kind of perpetuated by my own personality. But we'll continue our list. So
yeah.
When I say no or don't stop, I think that's a good one. I think I do let my kids kind of, and others,
me,
keep going until I just say no or don't stop. And again, I think that's probably based upon just my own personality, and I'm working on that. So good one.
Yeah, working on communicating boundaries.
Yes.
So that it is communicated before you're too upset, right?
Uh-huh.
So what's one thing that annoys you? What's the first one you want to
So one of the things that I've got written on my list is repetition. So we've just recently had a conversation about this, and I think more often than not, this is something that I've also realized that I grew up with, adults repeating themselves more often than I would be able to listen to. And when I hear that from others, including Journey or the kids, it is a trigger within me, and it's something that, again, I think falls perfectly in line with you saying no and don't, or to stop, just to indicate, my level of awareness, and then also letting the individual know, hey, I got you. But I would say I would be one of my biggest pet peeves is just repetition, and I think more specifically with regards to when it's constructive criticism.
Yeah. And I get it. I respect that. I teach repetition. I teach practicing and repeating things and redoing things, unlearning, relearning, building in routines, building in muscle memory, building in, things like that of nature. So I know that I am the core of me is just built upon repetition.
Yeah.
So.
That's a good one so far.
Yeah.
All right. So we're on the same page.
Yes.
We don't need to use the pillow. Yeah.
Oh, YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh.
But Instagram looks fine, right, guys? Okay.
Yep.
So the second thing that bothers me, this one, really bothers me, and it's so offensive, and I cannot stand it when my kids do it. It drives me nuts, and it makes me more mad because they got it from him. Don't chew with your mouth open. Stop. When he's eating chips, he just sorry, that's my mic. It drives me nuts. And you say things like it makes it taste better.
It does.
Actually, not true. It's gross. It's gross.
I don't do it with every single meal, do I? I do it just
because
the
give you
crunchy
such
stuff.
a stink eye, and you're traumatized by that.
Oh goodness! I get it. I love it. Yeah, I do. But I think you understand that, and maybe the audience doesn't. I have a love
fetish
for chips and anything that is crunchy texturally. It can be anything, just as long as it's crunchy and has a texture to it that makes a noise. I don't know, for some reason I'm attracted to that type of meal. So I get it. Okay, note to self: chew with mouth closed,
and also bite with your lips sealed. That's something I learned as a kid that I also teach to my children, and it's an incredible technique that keeps all the crumbs inside your mouth because your lips are sealed over the chip that you're biting from. So I find it very clean and easy and mess-free. Your next one.
I'm also kind of stuck on this thing, but
what? There's no but for chewing with your mouth open. Seriously, I'm gonna do a poll. But for chewing with your mouth open, I don't care if the Japanese or Koreans tell you that it's polite or sign of whatever, slurping. No, thank you.
I'm letting you know how delicious it is.
I don't care to know how delicious it is because I can watch it on the ground.